All right, so I'm now back here live at AGORA. I'm now here with cohort number 3, and this is my cohort, or cohort 1. This is our cohort of 11th graders. They've been with AGORA now for 2 years. This is their 3rd year. They've been exposed to computer programming, 3D modeling. So now today's topic, they are researching power substations. Now you might ask yourself, why are they even, researching this type of topic? Well, bottom line is this: there are 60,000 reasons why we're asking them to do this. But in order for you to find out, you're going to have to wait just like them. You're going to have to wait till December. But this is something that's life-changing for these students. So I'm going to flip the camera around. We're now live in the AGORA classroom. These are all 11th grade students from Cumberland County Schools and Richmond County Schools. So let's move in and see what they're working on. They've been researching power substations and how power is distributed from one area to the other, and now they're having to visualize these concepts using 3D software. They're using 3ds Max to model the substation poles and transformers. As you can see there's a substation pole being modeled. What's your name, young man?
Corey Livingston.
And where do you go to high school?
Pine Forest High School.
Pine Forest High School. So explain to us what you're doing here.
Okay, I'm building a residential electrical pole for like a neighborhood. And right now, I already finished building the pole, the wooden part, and now I'm building the transformer with the little coils on it, so it can control like how much voltage goes to each house.
Excellent. Folks, that's what engineering is. It's taking a concept and taking that concept now, taking it into a digital format, so eventually it becomes something physical. All right, so let's go ahead and make our way around the room. Let's see what we got going on here. All right, so what are we doing here?
Making the terrain for all of our models to go into.
So when you say terrain, are you creating like a virtual simulated world to bring all of your objects into? So this is one team here. They're modeling individual parts for the transformers and the power distribution station, and then they're going to bring this into a real world simulated environment so that it can be tested and you can do proofs of concept. What program are you using?
This is Unity.
Unity 3D.
Yep.
All right, excellent. All right, let's make our way around the room here. As you can see here, have another young man. All right, now what am I looking at here?
This is the telephone pole I've been making. I'm using Inventor for this because I took a class on how to use it some.
So you took a class on Inventor in high school?
Yes.
All right, so it just makes it easier for you to go ahead and design this pole. Hey, we're not mad at you. All right, so tell us a little bit about what's on that pole.
Well, so far I just have the normal branch part there, and I think those will be, I'm pretty sure they're lightning coils for that. I've been using a blueprint that's kind of hard to read.
Boy, wow.
But yeah, they're I'm pretty sure cables should be connected to those, but yeah.
All right, looks great. Keep up the great work. And we have Dylan here. Dylan is an actual student from Richmond Senior High, and he is using that same program, Unity 3D, to prepare his 3D world to illustrate the power transformers that he's designed. We've got Christopher here. Christopher's another student from Richmond Senior High. and he is also designing poles using 3D software. Christopher, how long have you been involved with using 3ds Max?
I've been involved with it since about 2014, 2013. Started the year before I got here, and it's something I've really tried to master at least.
Well, it looks like you're doing a good job there. So tell us a little bit about what you're designing here.
Designing a pole, not a pole, a original distribution from a plant. And here we have the connection, the transformer, and really what this does is it sends power to your house, basically.
Okay, now tell me, how important was the research aspect of this project for you?
For me, it was very important because it showed what each part does, and it basically told, what kind of utility pole it was.
Right, so could you have modeled this without doing the research first?
Probably not, because I would not know the dimensions.
Very good. All right, keep up the great work.
That's why I look like I'm
All right, we've got students over here that are working as well. Looks like Miss Salima Brown is modeling in Unity 3D. What are you preparing?
I want to do a bumpy and then like a bumpy road, and then I want to do a straight road too.
To sort of simulate just how the real world aspects of working in the utility field. So let me ask you something. After researching this, does this look like something you might be interested in as a career? No? You don't think so yet?
Not yet. If y'all have to do a
She
little.
says she doesn't think so yet. We need to stick around for December. That's what we need to do. Carry on. Now, this is Michaela Brown. Michaela is getting down over here. Boy, we've got 4 views going.
Man, look at my eyes. It hurts.
That is the look of someone who has been mentally drained. And that's what happens here at Agora. This is a mental workout. Your
Don't
brain
send your
is
child
tired. Your brain is tired after
My
this.
eyes hurt.
You want to say hi to your mom?
Hi, Mom. How you doing?
I'm extremely tired and I want to kill myself.
I don't swing around here. See what you got going there, Derek. Boy, Derek's got a building structure and the pole. Very, very cool. So now, Derek, where do you go to school?
Jack Britt High School.
Jack Britt High School. And what is your career aspiration?
My career aspirations is to become a mechanical engineer.
A mechanical engineer. There you have it, folks. And he's well on his way here at Agora. All right, so. Excuse me, ma'am.
If Blender wants to work, if Blender ain't gonna work early.
All right, so we've got students here that are continuing to do their thing. Let's zoom in here. Looking good. Got the pole up. The research component is a very critical component here at Agora. And this 11th grade cohort, they've been exposed to this for 2 years now. This is their 3rd year. And as you can see, we have a diverse group. We've got girls, we've got boys, and the ladies really rock. Isn't that right, ladies? So we've got the poles being designed here. We got some double screen action going on. Now, folks, this right here, this is the workforce of the future, okay? You have to understand something, that these are 11th graders. They've been exposed to Agora for 2 years now. After this year, there'll be 3 years, and then many of them go to the early college high schools, so they'll graduate with a 2-year degree. So you're talking 5 verifiable years of exposure to this technology. 5 verifiable years. That's equivalent to a bachelor's degree. Now, these students have gone through, right now, over 180 hours of exposure to STEM. And many of them, for example, let me flip the camera.
I mean, from a far distance, it looks like
For example, Michaela in the lime green jacket, Christopher right here,
so you basically
and Michaela right here with the ponytail and the sweater. They've gone through, by the time they finish Agora, they will have gone through over 300 hours of exposure to this technology. 300 hours. That is equivalent to 2 bachelor's degrees if those were college hours. 2 bachelor's degrees. And that's what they're getting here at Agora. All right, so this is our 11th grade cohort. Stay tuned. We're going to go back to the other building and go live with our 10th grade and 11th grade cohorts. We'll see you there. Stick around. You don't want to miss this.